Hey guys, it's your fave juniors.
I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Tiara, and we're back again with the NHS news.
We're going to kick things off with some sports talk.
The girls volleyball team improved its record to a league-leading 3-0 last week with a win against APR. Here, courtesy of internet sensation Vicky's Vlogs, are 3 amazing highlights from the game. The girls have a slew of home games this week. Come out today at 4 to watch the JV tackle City on a Hill, New Bedford, and tomorrow at 4 for varsity and JV against Boston Collegiate.
Caw.
Make sure to pop out at their next home game.
Also, there's a girls' soccer and boys' soccer game Wednesday and Thursday, so make sure to show some love and support.
The game is at 3 at Payson's Field.
Go kiss your boy when you leave. Go kiss your boy when you leave. Who put that in? I think Sridhar did. No, this Mexican. Nice! Woo!
Also, make sure to wish our cross-country runners good luck. Their next meet is coming up this Thursday.
3 of our runners got top 10. Congrats to freshman Matt Hayden for coming in 7th place overall, junior Daniel Currier for coming in 8th overall, and freshman Catherine Coran for not only being the first place female runner, but 8th overall.
Great job, guys. A brief reminder to all seniors to make sure to submit their FAFSA applications and to complete the CSS profiles. See guidance for help.
Also,
What's your problem? Get it together.
sorry, I'm really nervous.
4.
The ACTs, it's on October 26th, and the PSATs is on October 16th. Note, the PSATs are only for juniors,
That is scary.
and our MCAS scores are coming out soon.
I thought those were good. As a matter of fact, I know they were. Thanks, Dan, for posting them on your story. On average, FRCS students performed well, so don't worry too much about your score.
That's a relief.
Start your path on looking for colleges early. College tours are still being held during Rego on Thursdays and Wednesdays, and you can grab passes from guidance. All right, so let's get on to the fun stuff.
Okay. Students, submit your ideas for the Prom 2020 theme to the Senior Class Council.
And don't forget, senior takeout forms are due on October 21st, so stay on top of that as well.
Yum.
Some other important things students and faculty should keep in mind include the highly anticipated FRCS Haunted House that's coming up, so stay tuned for dates and details.
Also, homecoming is being held on November 8th, so make sure to pop out.
Now it's time for our Q&A segment with our new principal, Mr. Knoyer.
Hi FRCS. In case I haven't been able to introduce myself to you, my name is Mr. Knoyer, and I have the pleasure and privilege of being the new principal here. Really glad to meet all of you.
So what made you come to FRCS?
Well, actually, this interview taking place is one of the things that I could actually point to, because it became really apparent to me when I was investigating the school and doing my homework and interviewing that this is a really special place that involves students in the leadership of the school, a place where people are really engaged, like NHS and all of the other groups. The Lego block is a unique thing about this school that maybe some of you take for granted, but is a really cool part of the school, allowing students to take part in activities that they enjoy, build their leadership skills, and also just work together and learn that teamwork. So that was one of the things. Also, I got a chance to meet many of the faculty and some of the other school administrators, and it was really clear to me that they're dedicated to students and making sure that students have as many opportunities as they possibly can in the school, and that's really important to me.
What do you think of FRCS so far?
Well, it's an amazing place. I have about 400 names to learn, so that's been a little bit overwhelming. Coming in at the end of September is making that a bit of a challenge, but it's been made much easier because everyone has been so friendly. Many of the students have approached me and stuck out their hand and shook my hand and said hello, introduced themselves, and that really says a lot. Again, I don't take that for granted. The students here seem very special. The faculty as well. I had an opportunity to meet with every department before coming on board officially, and some of the really thoughtful questions that they asked were a really good indicator of how much they care about teaching and learning, how much they care about their students, how much they care about the school in general. And now that I've been here for 4 days, I know it's a kind of a short time, but everything that I thought about the school is absolutely true. Everyone is really engaged and dedicated, and that really feels good.
What is one interesting fact about you that no one here at Frickus knows?
Well, no one here has met my 11-year-old daughter yet. I'm a really proud dad of an 11-year-old. She hopefully will be here for the road race in a couple of weeks, so she can start to get to know some of the people here. And so I'm a proud dad.
How do you plan on changing or improving Frickus?
Well, the most important thing is for me to take some time to observe what's going on at the school. I'm reminded of, there's a book called Good to Great, and meaning that you take a place that's already pretty special, or an organization or a process, and try to improve on it. And what comes to mind about this school is great to greater. There are already so many good things going on at the school, and so many great initiatives that I wouldn't endeavor to change too much. And then when changes happen, the most important thing, especially in a school that values student leadership so much, is to make sure all of the stakeholders are involved when changes are made. So my hope is to work with students and faculty to examine some things that are areas for growth or improvement, and to work together with them to figure out the best ways to achieve that improvement. One example that students have already come to me about is environmentally, making the school greener. It's sort of a passion for me, being environmentally conscious and doing those things that we can do to steward our environment and our natural resources. So that might be one area where I would like to work with students to try to find some ways to make the school greener. So again, just really working with people and trying to find those incremental improvements together.
Thanks, Mr. Conoyer.
That's all for this week. I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Tiara, and we're your NHS news hosts.
See you next week. Bye!
Ah, ha, ha.